I'm supposed to be done in 15 minutes, right? That's when I started this run, was over 40 minutes ago.
Just a year old and already walking like a pro. Your mother would have been so proud. Listen, kiddo, I know you don't like it when Daddy leaves you alone, but I need you to take care of yourself for a minute. You just stay here while Daddy runs to his office. You'll be okay, honey. I'll be back in a bit.
What? What?
You are quite the little explorer, aren't you? Serves me right for trying to pen you in. Come on over here. I want to show you something. See that? It was your mother's favorite passage. It's from the Bible, Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life. There is always a way. All right, come on. Let's go see if your little friend Martha wants to play.
These experiments, dear Darren, we experiment to prepare to survive.
So I have a theory that what I'm looking at on the left side of the screen, this pipe that just entered the left side of the screen, the blackness
Happy
right there,
birthday.
I have a theory that if you get just a little bit of the next pipe, look down,
Happy birthday, honey.
and I'm
I
talking just a
can't believe
little
you're
bit,
already
like
10.
a
I am
minute
so proud of you.
amount of
Now
pixel,
meet your mother.
Congratulations, young lady. I don't have to tell you
like
how
that
special
much.
today is, do I?
Like, see how there's just a
Now,
little
here's a
bit
small
towards the
warning.
bottom? Maybe,
When you turn 10,
maybe that's not enough, but I think that's the right
your
angle
first
in
official
order to
call
get the
is
door
yours.
clip more consistently. I just have a theory.
As overseer,
I
I
don't know
hereby
why.
send
Like,
you
there's a
a very
particular
special
angle I need to
boys
be
and
looking
girls club.
forward
Get used
in
to it.
order for me to get it more
Getting a little
semi-consistently, in my
extra work
opinion.
assignments about
Um,
that.
so I have a theory. It's probably incorrect, but
Enjoy your
whatever.
party. You're only 10 once, so have fun.
I'm 10 every 4 minutes, Dad. I mean, hey, that's just a theory.
What are you doing down?
Are you ready for your Careful, it's a raspberry. Think you can take care of that with your BB
That
gun?
was horrible. It's
Good
okay.
work.
Let's go.
Hey, Jonas, get a picture of me with the big game hunter.
Smile.
Boys and girls have different parts, right?
Anyway, so I'm the overseer's daughter. So what? Like I get any kind of special treatment?
Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. As far as I can tell, you're a perfectly healthy 16-year-old girl. So
And my light's been on
let's
for
get
10
close
years.
to take your GOAT exam. Go on now.
Good morning. Stopped in to see
Good
you.
talking, then.
Well, you made it.
Mate,
And before class, eh?
you have to pick three? You have to pick three? I thought you could pick two. I thought I could save a half a second by picking two.
It's important to get back to work. Selfishly,
You need
Wake
to
up!
know these
Come on,
things.
wake up!
I'm not going to be around to hold you.
Come on! I'll meet you at the vault real quick.
there she is.
Just don't
Hold
leave.
it right
to make you hostile.
Let's go back orders.
It's our only chance. Don't you see? We're getting out of here just like the doctor.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Damn. Matt. You can't just tap each one, you have to hold it. Man, like, don't do that. That's bad gameplay. Don't do that. We can go this way, it's fine. It's only ever so slightly out of the way. Yeah, I should have just gone straight up, huh? So where I'm getting consistently better is on birthday party door clip, but it's not like it's not perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like I still fuck it up, mess it up, and then also like secondary wall clip at Red Roach stairs. I'm getting okay with that. It's just getting turned around and paused in that like small like 1.5 seconds that you have. It's pretty fast, so I'm not super confident in my skills there. So, but I seem to be getting it semi consistently in BD. No big deal. Not had never been done. No big deal. So so here's the sitch. My friend Riversidean is attempting to get good at this game so that we can race each other and we can see who does better. Well, sir, I'm already number 7 on the Xbox leaderboards, but I submitted it wrong. But now I should be guaranteed number 7 because I submitted a correct one. But he's going to have to do some route learning. He's probably going to try and learn the 26-minute route, which is something that I'm not doing. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. So I'm doing like the 32-minute route. So if he learns the faster route and has the dedication to record himself and stuff, see, he's always the type of person to manipulate a game for his own benefit. so that way he can, he's always doing that in any sort of game. So I think that if he dedicates himself to this game, he could be able to kick my ass on it. Oh shit, mate, what is happening here? What is happening here? Time. That's like 8 seconds right there. Any time save. So I'd have. Okay, see, here's how I'm seeing it now. Like, when I'm getting these good splits, I now know that a single mess up like that is contingent upon me saving that time back from getting a good McCready. Which means if I get a good McCready, all I'm going to think about is, oh, how I messed up at the fucking at the Citadel clip, and I'm going to be thinking, oh, I could just get a better time. So, but yeah. So anyway, like I was saying, Riverside, he's going to be able to. He's going to be on here soon. I'm promising you. If he has the desire to do good, he will. He will. So. But he was going to try and play it on mouse and keyboard adaptation, and we said, I don't think that's allowed. I think you need to have a controller, and because mouse look is very obvious, right? Like if you was to try and say, oh yeah, I play it on Xbox One, well then why does it look like you're using mouse and keyboard? Oh well, I'm using a third-party adapter. Oh, that's not dedicated hardware. Well, it's on the console, so why can't I play it? Well, see, here's the gimmick right here. So you just need a controller, Michael. Do a controller. So I think that, I think if he wants to do it, he'll be able to do it good. He's a good player. But fucking has always Fallout 3 has always been my game that I love to play. I've been playing it for 12 years, man. I played it on the day it came out on an Xbox 360. So on my other account, I've 100% this, and it's fun. My least favorite part of this game is doing the Nuka-Cola Quantum achievement, giving her 30 Nuka-Cola Quantums. And yes, while there are more Nuka-Cola Quantums than 30 out in the wasteland, I was using them. You know what I'm saying? So my first playthrough of this game, I didn't have the opportunity to.
This map shows.
Why did it zoom in on his chin? I didn't have the opportunity to do that achievement first time, so therefore I had to do it again on a second time. And on that second time, I decided to be evil. But I've played this game in all sorts of ways. I've played it neutral. I've played it godlike. I've played it evil. But I think on this account that I haven't played up until level 8 neutral karma or negative karma. Because my goal is always to be the good guy. That's how I do Bethesda games. I'm always the nice, positive person who does the most godlike things. I save everybody I can. I kill all the bad people. I let bad people live if they, deserve it. And, I think my favorite story in this game, my favorite little side gimmick in this game is the Republic of Dave. And Dave and his hunting rifle, Old Painless, is one of the dopest guns, in my opinion, in this game, aside from the special 10mm pistol, Sydney's 10mm pistol that you get from the underground. And speaking of Sydney, damn, dude, like, yo, My Little Moonbeam or whatever, I forget, exactly what her guy says on that holotape, but damn, you want to cry? You want to sob? Oh my god, listen to her father say his last goodbyes before passing away on that holotape. Oh my god. That's sad. That's just one of the saddest things. Like, straight tears, dog. Straight. They should make that into a mini comic strip, mini movie. Like, they made that one, they made, what's his name? The guy who got put in a vault, and it was only him and a box of puppets. Like, they made that into a comic strip. Why not make my precious sunbeam or my little moonbeam? Like, that's some heartstring tugging shit right there. Like, man, I cannot believe how sad that was. But, hello, dog. I'm just gonna casually jump over you, no big deal. Casually jump over this log, get a double lock. My favorite character in here would have to be Liberty Prime, because I understand the hypocrisy in Liberty Prime's quotes. Democracy is non-negotiable. I understand that. Like, the point of democracy is to negotiate. Um, but yeah, I played Point Lookout. I played Broken Steel. I've played Mothership Zeta. Pissed off at the fact that Mothership Zeta, when you go to do that, because like as a player who's played this game before DLCs existed and played the shit out of it, like I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go get that alien blaster that I know is on the ground over by the crashed alien ship because I knew it was there. I had bought the disc of Broken Steel and or not Broken Steel of Point Lookout, and it had Mothership Zeta on it. I think it wasn't Game of the Year edition, was it? Or maybe I was borrowing somebody's Game of the Year edition. Either way, I got all of the stuff installed on my gimmick, right? And so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go pick up the Fire Blaster. So, if you get underneath that ship, or if you get where those dead aliens are, and you like touch even like the vicinity of that gun, you have started Mothership Zeta, and you have no option to get off that ship. You have to do it, and that bugged me, right? It's like, come on, I didn't come over to this portion of the map to play a DLC. I come over here to get a weapon. Like, I need a weapon at early game, and rather than trying to get a random event at the Super Duper Mart to give me a fucking alien blaster, I'd rather just go and get the Fire Blaster so that way I at least have some powerful weaponry right off the bat. Because my preference is always to play this game at hard or very hard. I find no challenge in easy. I find no challenge in very easy, even though that's what I'm playing the game on right now. I find no challenge on normal. I think that it's more of a it's more realistic. I know this game is outwardly unrealistic, but in my opinion, it's more fun to play when there's some sort of challenge. If you're just five-shotting everybody with like your fists, great. I didn't build an unarmed character, and yet I'm still dusting people with my fisticuffs. No big deal. Very easy is very too easy, in my opinion. It doesn't make it bad. It's just I prefer a little bit of a challenge in that way, in my opinion. Okay, we got it. I thought I might get hurt there. Arrive lamplight. Yeah, we're good. So I'm betting you McCready's not going to let me in the first try. I bet you.
Hold her right there, lady.
I bet it's not even going to be on a sixth try. Like, it's going to be like 10th, 15th, 12th, 40th time. No shit. So I guess when you undermine the game, I guess if you talk shit on the game and disrespect it, it might listen to you, especially when you have an open mic. But yeah, Mothership Zeta sucked because every time I played Mothership Zeta, I always, I didn't want to be up on that ship, so I would always half-ass it. So in order for me to going up on that ship on my own terms, I would always come back when I'm a level 30, or a level 20 if you didn't have the shit on. But I would wait until I'm at end game, so that way everything is acceptable. from there. So, oh, and bruh. You want to talk about death claw? Death claws are not scary. Death claws are laughable. You want to talk about a scary enemy? You want to talk about something that gives you nightmares, bro? Talking about an abomination. Talk about the abomination, man. Man put his man said, bro. I saw that and I was like, wait, bro. That fool lifted his finger at me, opened his mouth, did a shrill. I paused that game and vaxxed. Like I vaxxed him and just paused the game. I was like, wait. No. What is this? What is this demon thing, bro? Because like when you're on that ship, you're fighting crewmen who are little aliens, little crewman aliens, and then you see the abomination. What? That bro, it's like it just has long fingers and shit. Like it's in the uncanny valley. So it's not really scary, but the uncanny valley is definitely definitely there on the fucking abominations. So um, stream's a little laggy right now. No big deal. Oh, what was that? Um, but yeah, my favorite companion in this bitch is obviously Fox. Fox is my G. I'll shout him out every single time. Straight promise that straight up promise that he gets released from his cell. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing bad on menus. So menus I'm doing bad on. So I'm gonna have to work on menus. It's just because I'm slightly distracted doing commentary. But I'm doing bad on menus. So Matthew, you need to do focus play on your menu work. So we will be working on getting better menus. We will be working on getting better pathing. No, fuck, whatever. It's all good. It's all good. Like, so I have little shitty problems here in this run, but I'm tired of being mad at the game, you know, so I'm just gonna talk about what I like about it. And this is one of my favorite games. I don't care. It's my first game that I ever played on a next gen console. So the thing about that is that if you imagine that I've never my most recent console that I've ever had was a gotta say what's up to the homie real quick. Hold on. What's up, homie? So my favorite console is or my first console that I had was a Nintendo 64, and then after that I skipped generations and immediately went to PS2. So I never had an Xbox, right? The homies would have an Xbox, and the first time I played an Xbox was up the street at the homie's house, and we played Conker's Bad Fur Day, and I have a little funny story about that, but not really trying to tell it. But my first experience on my own next-gen console of a Xbox was I got Fallout 3, and it was a crazy experience because I was super absorbed in the story right off the bat, and I took so long in the vault that by the time I exited the vault, it was nighttime. So since it was nighttime, I couldn't really see. So I'm looking off into the distance, right? I'm like, what is that? And right when you get out of the vault, you get next to you obviously exit right next to Megaton. So I obviously follow my map marker toward Megaton, and I'm looking off into the distance. I'm like, what is that? It's the Protectron, which is chilling outside. But I'm like, what? There's a robot out there, and like, so I shot it, and sniper rifle guy Stockton dusts my head off from all the way over behind a rock. No big deal, and he just decimates me, right? So I load up and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to attack that robot any further. I'm just going to creep over there and see if that thing is going to attack me before I attack it. And then it greets me like, howdy, welcome to Megaton. Well, I go, howdy, partner, like I'm playing New Vegas. It says, welcome to Megaton. Walk in there. Lucas Sims greet me. I'm like, oh, this is where I'm supposed to be. These are my friends. I'm not supposed to attack their robot outside.
You're certain she's unhurt?
And so I do everything in Megaton. I talk to everybody. I'm fascinated by the children of Adam. I'm like, you guys are worshiping a bomb in the middle of like an irradiated swamp. How are you not turned into a ghoul yet? Because I stand in this pool for like 5 days. I drop dead. And you've been standing in it preaching every day. It doesn't make sense that you haven't turned into a ghoul. Because Gob in the thing tells me, like, he introduces himself. I'm like, oh my god, what is that? But, you know, of course, I'm doing the godlike thing. So I'm kindly speaking to him. Um, and I'm not paying attention. I speak to him nicely, and he gives me the information about the underworld. And so it's, go to the underworld and talk to my family over there. So I do that right off the bat. I immediately make my way outside of where the quest wants me to go to downtown and meet up with. I'm in the strip. I missed the strip. I haven't seen the strip in years, bro. I've been playing this game for months and months and months straight. And I haven't seen the strip in God knows how long. I haven't listened to Galaxy News Radio in forever. I haven't seen Three Dog in I haven't seen Three Dog in over a couple years, dog. Like I miss that fool. I miss doing that sort of shit. If I get bored of speedrunning this game, which I will, I'm bored of it in the sense that I'm mad at myself for not doing particular tricks correctly and getting distracted by gimmicks and shit like that. But if I was able to play this game again casually, I would 100% it. 100% straight up as I remember it. And so, oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You don't need anything else now. It doesn't matter.
Hold it right there.
Hey, bud. So if you don't get that skip with strength 10, you can just strong arm his ass into getting the fuck out of the way. So, yeah, the way to get that skip is to jump strategically against the wall, and I never do. But you just jump against the wall, hug the wall, and you don't enter his dialogue trigger. So his dialogue trigger is like it's like a foot off the ground in the doorway. So if you're able to jump over it strategically, you can skip him. But I don't consistently get that skip. But when I do, it feels nice. It's nice when you get that skip. But I just don't consistently get it. But yeah, so yeah, if I was able to play this game again, like casually, I would 100% it, and I would go immediately to wherever they wanted me to do. I would, even though I know where Dad is and everything, like, what was up with that door, dude? I heard them kill those enemies like a good 5 seconds before they opened that door. Usually it's like instantaneous. Like, they drop that enemy and he says to President, "We'll see you now." Hello, Mr. President. Right. Yep. So you can move during load times. So when that screen is black, you can hear yourself moving a bit. And so if you can listen to like the footsteps, you can know how close you are to walls and if you're running into something. And you should be able to. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on, give me a second. So you should be able to hear where you are in relative to your environment in that black screen, so you're not running into shit, but I'm always running into shit, like every single time. Um, so basically your run gets essentially made or broke at McCready. If he does not let you in within the first two, just give up. Like 3 to 8 is unacceptable, but I take it just because it's PB for me, personal best. If you're not knowing what that means, but yeah, the thing I enjoy is oh, you can jump right when you're close to the water. Okay, cool. I've been playing this game for 12 years, and I started playing it on the Xbox 360. I wouldn't say I'm a master of this game, but I'm pretty familiar with the lore of every single character. I know that there's multiple variations of entry within the Jefferson Memorial. There's like 3 different versions that you can get into. So, and I know if I had tried to fast travel there, I'm not paying attention. I need to pay attention just a little bit more. Uh, I'm doing small movement issues. There we go. Save that. Load that. Shit. Fam. Fam. Buttons. Why do you have to mess up right now? What? That sucks. That sucked. Ah, that sucks so much, man. I could have had like a 15 or something. Poop. 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 Um, I could have had a. Dude, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at the footage and see what happened right there. Did I not click the button correctly? Maybe I didn't. But I thought, okay, I need to be dead sure that I press enter before I take my right hand off the controller for future reference. Because that was bad, but I did okay.
It was that the lone wanderer ventured forth on 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once
If I had gotten
humanity.
not those little slip ups, I probably could have saved maybe about like 15 to 20 more seconds, maybe gotten in the 32 range.
Inhospitable place.
But let me see what this would do.
But it was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer learned the true meaning of that greatest of virtues.
So if I'm at 33, I still stay in 7th place. I'll bring myself up from 34.27 down to 33.20. So I've saved about a minute. But in order to get to 6th place, I would need to get about
when selected by the sinister president.
I'm estimating I could have saved about 20 seconds.
The Wanderer refused.
Yeah. Actually, I could have saved exactly 20 seconds. Because look at 87.
Deemed worthy of
Look at 87.
the waters of
87.
life flowed at last.
And Lamplight.
And pure
Combine those numbers together, you get exactly 20. So I think I could have saved.
natural wasteland.
I could have made this to be 33 exact. And then possibly if I had better gameplay on
So
uh,
ends the story of the Lone Wanderer.
here,
Who stepped through
here to
the
here, if I had better gameplay,
and
I could have probably maybe saved another like 4 seconds ish, putting me still in 7th place, but a better 7th place than what I'm doing.
without end. And war,
Yeah. So the Republic of Dave is my favorite
war never changes.
story in here. My least favorite story in here would have to be the vampires underground with the shish kebab. That's the most boring thing. And what is that? Atreyu? No. Anderite and Derry? I don't know. Their town begins with an A, and I know they were kidnapped. There's a lot of side quests on here, but Deathclaws are the stupidest enemy. Rad Roaches are the most inventive. The Abomination is the scariest. Point Lookout is the coolest DLC. Liberty Prime is the dopest NPC. Fox is the best companion. The best gun, in my opinion, is the Old Painless. I never like to take my companions' guns. I never like to take their named guns. Like Fox's Super Sledge is dope, but that's Fox's. He gets to keep it. His Fox's Gatling laser, that's his. He gets to keep it. But hiking your character up on energy weapons and rocking power armor, like Enclave, is probably like one of the most overpowered versions of your character to do. Yeah, and with level 30, like if you strategically plan your shit out, you can get a pretty strong character build. No lie there. So this is my new personal best right here. I saved about 17.9 seconds. No big deal. Or I saved a minute in 17 seconds. I saved a minute and 17 seconds. Actually, this probably was a 19. Was this a 19? Let's find out. We'll see if this is a 19 right now. Oh yeah, I can't because I'm still recording it. I'm gonna have to pause this, check, and then I'll submit it at the accurate time. That's how we're gonna go. Okay, I think everybody should have a fantastic day. I'm gonna stop the recording now. Bye.